Hey there, what's going on you guys? My name is Crazy Pie, and in this video it's going to be a little bit different from what I usually do. I usually like to talk about Titanfall 2, discussion videos, future content, state of the game, etc. And today it's actually going to be one of those discussion videos. It's not really going to be like an in-depth type of video where I look at like a gun or anything. It's just going to be talking about Respawn and the game, basically Titanfall 2. This video is going to be talking about some topics that I would like to see and just kind of like a future wish list. And I don't expect Respawn to watch this video, but if you do, for whatever reason, I just say thank you so much and please consider doing these ideas. So if you guys don't know, basically with the new release of the Monarch's Reigns DLC coming out on the 30th of May, we actually have Titan Brawl making a return to the game as the featured game mode. And I say featured game mode. And if you don't know right now, the featured game mode is Nitro CTF. So pretty much, if you don't know what they've done, ever since the Live Fire update, there's basically been some featured game modes every single week, or it used to be every single 3 days I believe, and now it's every single week. And we've actually had Marked for Death come out last DLC in the glitch of the Frontier, but we've only actually seen it once, and the base game of Titanfall 2 actually shipped with Marked for Death. Well, it didn't really ship, but it came basically in Marked for Death as a game mode that you can play all the time. And if you didn't know, there has been rumors around when Live Fire did come out, it was only supposed to be a featured game mode, but luckily and thankfully, it is an actual full game mode that you can play all the time. Now, here's what I would like to talk about. So if you don't know, Titan Brawl is one of the most popular game modes, or was one of the most popular game modes in Titanfall 2 when it had its weekly featured playtime. So basically, if you don't know, you can only play it for like a week, and it was extremely popular. Now, I get it why it could be a good idea, because then you could have some hype built towards the game mode, and you could build some excitement, but here's where that's a bad idea. Because it is so popular, some of these game modes, and because they're such a classic, like Marked for Death, the fact that you're taking them out of the game kind of makes the replayability, in my opinion at least, a little bit low. So basically, there is a higher gen cap, but me personally, I don't really care for that, because if you're Gen 10 over, then you can technically have the same skill as someone with like a Gen 30. So really, gens don't matter anymore, but all that really matters to me is the overall fun aspect. And I do like Pilots vs. Pilots, but if I play too much Pilots vs. Pilots, it actually does get very, very repetitive and kind of boring. So the fact that Nitro CTF is the weekly game mode this week is just awesome. I love Nitro CTF. It's probably one of the best game modes in my opinion. But where is Marked for Death? Where is Titan Brawl? Now, Titan Brawl, I know I'm going to see some in the comments down there, oh, Crazy Pie, it's coming back. It's going to come back forever. Well, that's what most people thought, but if you actually read the blog post, it only says it will be coming back as the featured mode. So after when it's done its featured mode, and after the week, we're probably not going to see Titan Brawl for like another month. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that is pretty sad. I don't really like how that happens, because some of our favorite game modes do actually get overrun by other game modes, and we have to wait, because, you know, what if the featured game mode is something like Amped Hardpoint, or something, no offense to anyone that actually likes Amped Hardpoint, it's just one of those game modes that when I'm playing with my pals, not many people like it, so Amped Hardpoint. What if it's like Amped Hardpoint though? So really, you're gonna have to wait a whole week, play through the game modes that we've had since launch, which would be like Pilots vs. Pilots, etc., Bounty Hunt, all those, and you're gonna have to wait a whole week, maybe, just maybe, to even get your favorite game mode back, like Live Fire CTF. Pardon me, I meant Nitro CTF, my bad. But it's just, I really just want from this video, if Respawn is watching this, to take away the fact that you should please, Respawn, please keep these game modes in the game. Now, I've always had, and probably most people have had, the suggestion that they really want is basically bring in the game modes and leave them there forever. Basically, all I would like Respawn to do is, since Titan Brawl does say it's only for the week, all I want you guys to do, please, Respawn, is to keep in Titan Brawl, keep in Nitro CTF, and please bring back Marked for Death, because it's so annoying how you could play Marked for Death all the time in Titanfall 1, but now you can barely even touch it in Titanfall 2. One of the biggest fan favorite game modes, Marked for Death in Titanfall 1, you can't even really play in Titanfall 2, and it's just so annoying. I'm so pumped that Nitro CTF is back, but please, Respawn, please put these game modes back in the game forever. They're such good game modes, and I really want to play them a lot more, and just please, if you're watching this, please. I love the game. It's probably one of the most fun FPS games I've ever played. The movement is so good, which is why I like Nitro CTF. And even if you don't bring in Nitro CTF, at least consider putting in the Live Fire maps, Deck, Meadows, and stacks into the regular maps. Maybe like pilots versus pilots, because that would be so awesome playing pilots versus pilots on those maps, because it would just be so much fun to get a 70 kill game, and it would just be so awesome. So that would just be amazing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I guess you could technically consider this like my first rant. I've never actually made a rant before, but you could consider it. I wouldn't necessarily consider that, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free down below to leave a like, as well as subscribe to the channel if you're new, as we are on the road to 1.5k. Thank you guys once again for watching. Respawn, if you are watching this, please consider this. It would just make my day, and I would love if you did that, because since Monarch is coming out, I want to try to get as much playtime, and I'm pretty sure as much of you want to get as much playtime with Monarch, and not just that one weekend. But yeah, thank you guys once again for watching. I'll see you guys in 2 days. Peace.